So now question number 5. In one bracket m plus 2 and in another bracket m minus 5 equal to 0. How to solve these two brackets? So taking the first term of first bracket multiplied by second bracket. So writing further m into m minus 5. Now taking the second term of first bracket, that is plus 2, again multiply by second bracket, that is m minus 5 equals to 0. So m into m is m square, powers get added 1 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, minus 5m, multiplying further plus 2m plus minus minus, I have solved this sign, you can see very well, plus minus becomes minus. This is a multiplication rule. 2 5 is now 10 is equal to 0. Now this has a common like term. These are the like terms. So we are going to solve it. Minus plus, we are going to subtract it. 5 minus 2 is 3m, and put it on the bigger number. 5 is a greater number, we are going to put this sign, that is minus. So writing this same here, so it will be m square minus 3m minus 10 equal to 0. Now also we can see that the equation has highest degree 2, therefore the given equation is a quadratic polynomial. So yes, it is a quadratic equation. So question number 3, write the values of a, b and c for each of the equation. The first question is 2y is equal to 10 minus y square. Bringing this y square term to the left hand side, it will become minus y square, will go to the left hand side, it will become plus y square. This 2y is already in the left hand side, so write with the same sign, plus 2y, and this 10, bring it to the left hand side, it will be minus 10. To minus 10, and right, this 10 has gone to the left hand side, minus y square also gone to the left hand side. So now there is nothing on the right hand side, therefore it will be equal to 0. Now the coefficient of x square, y square or x square, means the number just before the y square term or x square term. Here there is nothing, that means it is 1. So this is the coefficient of y square. Coefficient of y is again nothing but the number written just before y term or x term, and here it is 2, and this number doesn't have any variable x or y, so it's a pure number. So here we can say that this is a constant. So now we say that y square has a coefficient 1, so a is equal to 1. So if we compare this with the equation ay square plus 2 plus by plus c equals to 0, we get a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, c is equal to minus 10. So the answer is a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, and c is equal to minus 10. So moving on to sum number 2, which is bracket x minus 1 the whole square is equal to 2x plus 3. So if I see here, we can apply the formula a minus b the whole square, where a is x and b is 1. So if we apply the formula a minus b the whole square, the formula for this is a square minus 2ab plus b square. So if I apply this formula, so instead of a, here I have x, and instead of b, here I have 1. Okay, so a is x and b is 1. So instead of a, I am going to write x, and instead of b, I am going to write 1. So solving this further, we get x square minus 2, a is x, b is 1, plus b is 1 the whole square. So we get the answer as x square minus 2x plus 1. So this I am going to write it here. So now x square minus 2x plus 1 equals to 2x plus 3. So if I see this 2x, I have to take it here, this plus 3 also I have to take it to the left hand side and then solve. then I will decide what is the value of a, b and c. So let us bring this term all to the left hand side. So x square minus this, we are not going to change the sign because it is on the left hand side. So x square minus 2x. Now I am bringing this term plus 2x to the left hand side. The sign will change, plus 2x will become minus 2x. This plus 1 to the left hand side itself, so no change in sign, plus 1. And now this plus 3, if I bring it to the left hand side, it will be plus 3 becomes minus 3. And now nothing is remain here because ये यहाँ पर गया minus 2x हो गया, plus 3 यहाँ पर गया minus 3 हो गया, ये equal to sign यहाँ आया और right hand side will be equal to 0. Now I am going to solve this and this because these are the like terms. So here we see after solving minus 2x minus 2x minus minus, we are going to add it. 2 plus 2 is 4x and put it on a bigger number. None of the number is greater, so we put the common sign as minus. And now here also plus minus we are going to subtract it, plus minus minus करेंगे तो 3 में से 1 गया तो आपका बचा 2 and put it on a bigger number minus equal to 0. And now comparing this with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, we get the value of a is equal to 1. See here I have told you ये y स्क्वायर का कुछ नहीं लिखा था तो 1 है तो a 1 हो गया, b 2 हो गया, c minus 10 हो गया. तो here nothing is there, I can write it here 1, or else we can directly write a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 4, don't write plus 4, b is equal to minus 4 and c is equal to minus 2 and c is equal to minus 2. Based on this example 1, we can solve question number 3 on your own. If I take example number 6, which is totally somewhat different from other sums, so here there is no x term, no problem. If I take all the terms to the left hand side, it will be x square minus 9. Both these terms I write on the same side, therefore no sign change. Plus 13 to the left will become minus 13 equals to 0. Now these are numbers, we can solve it just like this. Plus 1 minus 3 minus 9 minus 13 minus minus plus करेंगे तो 13 plus 9 is what? That is 22. So x square I will write it same, and minus minus plus करेंगे 13 plus 9 is 22 and put on a bigger number. 13 is a bigger number, so that sign I am going to put it here minus equal to 0. So if I say this is totally different from this, it has a x term but this doesn't have a x term, no problem, we can write the x term in terms of 0, that is plus 0x, and you have a pure number, so that minus 2 I am going to write to the little bit of right side, and now it will be equal to 0. Now this if I compare it with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, now we get it as a equals to 1 and b equals to 0. See, there is no x term in this equation, therefore b is equal to 0. That's why I wrote here 0x. 0x means nothing, so here also there is no x term, so it remains the same, but c is equal to minus 22. So if you focus on sum number 5, which is p bracket 3 plus 6p the bracket close is equal to minus 5, we have learned how to multiply here in sum number 5. The m multiplied by second bracket, so this part, that is m into m square minus 5m, so this part is repeated here. So now 3p plus 6p into p is 6p square is equal to minus 5. The 6p square I wrote it on the same side, left hand side, plus 3 on the left hand side, but this minus 5 comes to the left hand side, becomes minus 5 becomes plus 5. There is nothing on the right hand side because this has gone here, so it will be equal to 0. And now if we compare this with ap square plus bp plus c is equal to 0, now we see that a is equal to 6 B is equal to 3 and C is equal to 5.